So you want to own a car wash, not a bucket, not a hose, not a weekend side hustle, a real business, one where cars line up every morning, money flows through machines all day, and every rainy week feels like a personal attack. From the outside, it looks almost perfect. No inventory to stock every morning, no chefs, no retail shelves, no customers wandering around for an hour asking questions. Just cars in, cars out, cash collected. It's one of those businesses people love to call passive. The machines do the work. The customers drive themselves in. The employees barely have to touch anything. At least, that's the fantasy. Reality starts with a price tag most people never expect. The cheapest path is buying an existing self-service wash. Think a few vacuum bays, several wash bays, older equipment, and a modest piece of land. That might cost anywhere from $300,000 to $900,000, depending on the location, equipment condition, and annual revenue. Now move up. An automatic in-bay wash attached to a gas station. Expect roughly $700,000 to over $2 million. Then comes the business everyone pictures, the modern tunnel wash, conveyor belt, foam arches, LED lights, high-powered dryers, free vacuums, monthly memberships. Those don't cost a few $100,000. A brand new express tunnel can easily require $4 million to $8 million before opening. Prime real estate can push the total investment well beyond $10 million. The land alone might eat up a huge percentage of that budget. Busy intersections aren't cheap. Traffic counts matter. Visibility matters. Easy entrances matter. If customers have to make an awkward left turn across traffic, you've already lost business. Construction is another major bill. Excavation, concrete, drainage systems, water reclamation equipment, electrical upgrades, chemical storage, environmental controls. Every part has to be engineered around thousands of gallons of water moving every single day. Then comes the equipment, conveyors, blowers, brushes, sensors, payment kiosks, license plate recognition, membership software, security cameras, water treatment systems, industrial pumps. Every machine is expensive. Every machine eventually breaks. Then there are permits, environmental approvals, building permits, utility connections, engineering reviews, inspection fees, insurance, legal costs, professional consultants. Before the first customer buys a wash, you've already written checks that can reach millions. Most owners don't pay cash. They borrow. Banks want collateral, strong financial statements, detailed projections, sometimes personal guarantees. Miss your projections badly enough, and your dream business can become the bank's property. That's before washing a single car. Most people think car washes make money one wash at a time. That's yesterday's business model. Today, recurring revenue is king. The biggest weapon is the unlimited membership. Customers pay a monthly fee. $20, $30, $40, sometimes more for premium packages. Whether they wash once or 20 times, the payment arrives every month. For owners, predictable cash flow is incredibly valuable. If you can build thousands of members, slow weather hurts less. That's why modern tunnel washes aggressively push subscriptions. The cashier isn't just selling today's wash, they're selling next month's revenue. Single washes still matter. Basic packages usually start around $10 to $15. Premium packages can exceed $30. The difference often isn't labor, it's chemicals, extra wax, ceramic coatings, wheel cleaner, tire shine, air fresheners. The upgrades carry much higher margins. Then there are fleet accounts, rental companies, delivery vehicles, municipal fleets, commercial vans. A steady commercial contract can keep revenue flowing during slower consumer periods. Vacuums can generate income, vending machines, air fresheners, microfiber towels, glass cleaner, car care products. Some locations lease advertising space. Others rent unused parking areas. Some even install EV charging stations to create another stream of revenue. Location determines everything. A busy suburban commuter corridor can process hundreds of vehicles every day. A poor location may never reach enough volume to cover debt. Weather also controls revenue. A sunny week after heavy rain can create record-breaking sales. A month of constant storms can crush demand. Snowy climates create another cycle. Road salt drives huge winter traffic, but freezing temperatures also create maintenance headaches. The best operators understand they aren't selling water, they're selling convenience, speed, cleanliness, and habit. If someone washes their car every Saturday without thinking, you've built recurring demand. That's incredibly valuable. People see money going into the kiosk. They rarely see where it goes afterward. Water isn't free. Electricity isn't free. Natural gas isn't free. Industrial dryers consume enormous amounts of power. Pumps run constantly. Lighting stays on long hours. Water reclamation systems reduce usage, but they require maintenance. Then come chemicals, soap, wax, degreasers, ceramic coatings, drying agents, cleaning solutions. Every vehicle consumes supplies. Equipment maintenance never stops. Belts wear out. Bearings fail. Motors burn out. Sensors malfunction. Hydraulic systems leak. Brushes eventually need replacement. One unexpected equipment failure can shut down an entire lane. Every minute offline costs revenue. Preventive maintenance becomes essential. Ignore small problems. Pay much bigger repair bills later. Insurance is another major expense. Property coverage, general liability, workers' compensation, equipment protection, storm damage, business interruption. One accident inside the tunnel can become surprisingly expensive. Then comes payroll. Express tunnel washes use fewer employees than many businesses, but they're not employee-free. Someone guides vehicles, someone handles customer service, someone cleans the property, someone performs maintenance, someone manages operations. Labor costs continue rising in many markets. Employee turnover creates constant hiring and training expenses. Marketing never really stops. Grand opening promotions, membership discounts, digital advertising, local sponsorships, social media campaigns, customer retention. Without marketing, membership growth slows. Without memberships, predictable revenue disappears. Property taxes continue every year. Loan payments continue every month. Whether 10 cars show up or 500, the bills arrive exactly the same. Water is heavily regulated. Local governments care where wastewater goes. They care about chemical disposal, oil separation, drainage, environmental compliance. Fail inspections and operations can be interrupted. Equipment must meet safety standards. Employees require training. Chemical storage follows strict rules. Insurance companies have their own requirements. Miss one detail, the costs pile up quickly. Competition has intensified dramatically. Private equity firms have entered the industry. Large chains now own hundreds of locations. They negotiate lower equipment prices, lower chemical costs, better financing, massive advertising budgets. Independent owners face much tougher competition than they did 20 years ago. Then comes pricing pressure. A new competitor opens nearby. Membership prices fall, discounts increase, profit shrinks. Weather remains unpredictable. Extended rain, drought restrictions, freezing temperatures, flooding. Each creates different problems. Equipment theft happens. Vandalism happens. Payment systems fail. Software crashes. Power outages stop operations instantly. Then there's customer behavior. Some people cancel memberships after 1 month. Others share membership accounts illegally. Some damage equipment. Some dispute credit card charges. Fraud exists in every industry. Expansion creates another challenge. One profitable location doesn't guarantee a successful second location. Debt increases. Management becomes more complicated. Maintenance multiplies. The problems scale faster than the profits if systems aren't strong. Many owners underestimate one simple reality. This isn't a machine business. It's an operations business. The machines simply make the operations possible. So how much does a car wash owner actually make? It depends far less on the price of a wash than the quality of the operation. A poorly managed location can lose money despite heavy traffic. An efficiently managed location with strong memberships can produce impressive cash flow. Many successful express tunnels target operating margins that outperform traditional retail businesses, but reaching those numbers takes years, not weeks. The first year often revolves around building memberships, refining operations, fixing construction issues, learning customer behavior. Year 2 usually looks stronger. Debt begins shrinking. Membership revenue becomes more predictable. Marketing becomes more efficient. By years 3 to 5, a well-run location may finally resemble the business investors imagined, assuming demand remains strong, competition stays manageable, equipment performs reliably, and debt doesn't overwhelm cash flow. Some owners eventually expand into multiple locations. Others franchise. Some sell to larger operators for significant payouts. Private equity firms frequently acquire profitable car washes because recurring membership revenue is attractive. But plenty never reach that point. Some overpay for land. Some choose weak locations. Some underestimate construction costs. Some borrow too aggressively. Some fail to build memberships quickly enough. Cash runs out. The bank takes over. That's the part people rarely post online. The shiny tunnel, the colorful soap, the spinning brushes. They look effortless. Behind them is constant maintenance, financial planning, marketing, hiring, compliance, negotiation, customer service, risk management. Owning a car wash isn't buying a machine that prints money. It's building a system that has to perform every single day because every customer expects the same thing: a fast wash, a spotless finish, and a reason to come back next month. If you can consistently deliver that while controlling costs, managing debt, and growing recurring memberships, a car wash can become an outstanding business. If you can't, those expensive machines become monuments to bad assumptions. The cars never stop getting dirty. The real question is whether your business is prepared to profit every time they do.